Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I paid a visit to an extreme 4x4 event held by the Northern Ireland Land Rover Club near Ballymena in County Antrim. In the last video we followed this 31-year-old Jeep Cherokee round the course driven by a friend of mine, Johnny G, with a heavy right foot. Go watch it if you haven't already. But today's main focus is on this purpose-built, handmade, lightweight 4x4 truck designed and manufactured by a very good friend of mine, Gavin M. Gavin himself is not at the helm today. He's standing at the sidelines along with myself, observing while his two sons take charge of this lightweight beast around this brutal 4x4 course. Let's join Stephen the driver with co-pilot Sam as they enter the first section of this 3-section event. Each section has 10 gates, starting with gate 10 right down to gate 0. The gates have to be driven through in order, with the white flag kept to the right and the red flag to the left. You can take whatever path you want between the gates, but you must not cross your car tracks and you must not touch the flags.
Looks like Stephen's got stuck. Is this the go everywhere vehicle? Yes? Yeah.
Here, it depends on the right driver. Go here.
Being first on course has its disadvantages, as essentially you're paving the way for the other drivers. If the line you take is good, other people follow it, or if you get stuck, as Stephen has, they know not to go that way. Help is never too far away though when you do get stuck, as the event organisers always have a rig on hand with a winch or two to get you out of a sticky situation just like this.
There's a big hole in there. It doesn't actually look so bad there, sure it doesn't.
Points are added every time you touch a gate, cross your tracks or get stuck like this. So the aim of the game is to get round all 3 sections with as little points as possible. I don't think Stephen could quite believe his misfortune. Out of the frying pan, straight into the fire. Let's see what he can do to get himself out of this sticky situation.
Left brake.
A few wise words of wisdom from their father to use the left fiddle brake was enough to get the only wheel that had traction moving to help pull him out of the hole. This car, like most cars, has an open differential at the rear, which means power will always take the path of least resistance, and if there's a wheel that's not touching the ground, that is the one that will spin. The fiddle brake is like having a handbrake for each individual wheel, so you can then pull the handbrake on to the wheel that's spinning and put the power to the only wheel that's on the ground, and that, if you're lucky, will get you out of a hole.
That's the problem with the course is up there. That'll work. How's it going up there? Right on home. He's not doing very well, guys. Did you see that big stone?
Although there's very little to this car, and if it has no need to be on it, it's not on it, it is still quite difficult to see. With the ground undulations, you really have to look ahead and read the ground. But as you've seen, it's not just as easy to miss every obstacle that's stuck in your path. Sometimes you just have to go for it and keep driving over it.
Brilliant. Here we go, Johnny G next.
Stephen was the only driver to make that climb that day. Johnny G was next, he got stuck, had to get winched out of it. The organisers then decided that it was too hard and moved the gates, making it a bit easier for the next guys round.
Think that's helped any?
Gavin removed the front polycarbonate bonnet to see if it would help aid with vision a bit, but to be honest, I really don't think it made much difference. But let's see how Stephen gets on with this next section. Watch the rear right wheel lock up as the left wheel continues to put power down the ground as Stephen executes the fiddle brakes perfectly. This lightweight rig that the guys are driving today is based on a 1998 Suzuki Vitara chassis with a 2-inch lift kit with rock sliders added to widen the box chassis. It's fully armoured underneath. It has RAV4 rear shocks and a dislocating spring on the rear end. As I've mentioned before, it has fiddle brakes. The roll cage is welded up from 2-inch CDS tube and polypropylene body panels throughout. Everything else is made as light as possible to make this as capable as possible.
Sam missed the big boulder, which was good.
We join Sam at the wheel now with Stephen as co-pilot, tackling the same course. Will Sam be able to do any better than Stephen? Let's find out.
Effing out, flat out. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Oh!
Words of encouragement from Gavin for Sam to keep it lit, which is exactly what he did do, but I have to say, he had my heart in my mouth for just a moment. I did think for a second that they were going to roll over right in front of us. Spatial awareness is something that you need to learn with this game. As you can see with Sam here, he needs to be looking ahead and reading the road for at least 100 feet in front of him, because as you can see here, the line of sight just isn't very great, and especially coming up a hill like this, you have no idea what's in front of you, making driving very difficult for all competitors on the course.
Well done for not rolling that.
That's a disaster. You don't know how.
Oh, flip. See when I see he's coming round, that boulder's about flipping 2.5 feet tall.
There's something about stones.
He said it was just gravel, right enough. Yeah,
That's what I thought.
just drive over the whole lot, right?
Smaller, far away.
That's the old Father Ted thing.
Small.
There's a huge rock.
Yes, Sam, just mind that huge boulder. That was painful to watch.
Where's the bigger rock?
There was a small stone there. There was a small stone.
Right, you're bigger.
That's what she said.
Trying to get up there. If we're not knowing where he's going, he's done alright. up there.
You don't say that extreme.